Hello and welcome to the first episode of What's the Scuttlebutt? I'm your host, Izzy La Rue, and here with me are my co-hosts, Aaron Oduor and Harold Rucker III. All right, guys, so let's just get into it. We're going to be talking about the NBA today. And our first topic is, who was the best team in the NBA before the league got shut down? Who wants to go first?
I think you should go first so we could hear your absurd answer.
Okay. Well, I think it's pretty obvious and there shouldn't be any other answer, but the Milwaukee Bucks had the best record. They had the best player in the country. They're obviously the best team.
Okay, are you done?
I'm just waiting for you. Like, what do you think?
I'd have to go with the number one team in the West, Los Angeles Lakers. They got the best player of all time, LeBron James. You already know it. They beat the Bucks. Do I need to remind you? Before the season ended. And honestly, if you watch the Bucks closely, I honestly think they're just gonna, during playoffs, teams are just gonna like smash the paint. And if Giannis's shooters can't come up with a shot, it's game over for them like last year. That's basically it.
Did I just hear you say they have the best player of all time?
Yes, they have the best player of all time.
So they have Michael Jordan. They have Michael Jordan. The Lakers have Michael Jordan. He came out of retirement for a third time and is on the Los Angeles Lakers. Is that what you're saying?
No, they have LeBron James. You know exactly what I'm saying.
The king of Akron.
Okay, well, let me just throw some stats at you. The Bucks, their field goal percentage is the second best in the league. Their points per game, second best in the league. They scored the most points in the league. Do I need to say more? The stats prove that the Bucks, they're the best. Literally, no one is coming close to their stats. Sure, they're seventh in the league to holding opponents to points, but that's just because they score more points, so they allow opponents to score more too. I mean, and the Mavs, they almost scored more points than them, but that's because they played two more games. And the Bucks still have the most points in the league.
Let me guess.
And
the
scoring,
Bucks have a higher free throw percentage.
I don't know. I haven't looked at that. But let me just say, scoring points is the game of basketball. The more points you score, the more games you win. And they proved that with having the best record in the NBA, being 53-12. So I think that they're the best team. They have the reigning MVP. Arguably, he's going to be back-to-back MVP. Like, I don't see how the Lakers can compare to them. Like, I don't.
Well, I think that one team that you guys aren't talking about, and I think you guys in particular aren't talking about, is the Clippers. The Clippers aren't getting a lot of respect right now because, they have two very good two-way wings in Kawhi and Paul George, and I think when you look at their team from top to bottom, they overall have the best roster. Even though I think the Lakers are a better team when it comes to playoff time, and I think the Lakers will probably win the championship just because they got the best player in the game right now, and AD's top four player, so it's hard to compete with those guys as well.
Wait, so I just want to hear this right. You're saying that you think the Clippers are the best team right now, but you think they would lose to the Lakers come playoff time?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that the Clippers would beat the Lakers in the same game series. I see the Clippers and Lakers facing each other in the Western Conference Finals, and I see Kawhi Leonard shutting down your king once again to get to the finals.
When did he? Once again, they've never played in playoffs. The only two times they played was in the
They never played.
Listen, they've only ever played in 2013, and Kawhi Leonard got dropped off. Let's just say that, but he was young. And then the next year, LeBron actually averaged.
But do you not remember who got Finals MVP? When Kawhi was still developing, he shut down LeBron to get Finals MVP. The player who shuts down LeBron gets Finals MVP. Iguodala proved it when he was on the Warriors in 2015.
Okay, there's keyword. Warriors, Spurs,
Wait, so Izzy, do you think that Kawhi is better than LeBron? Like, just in general?
Head-to-head matchup, LeBron doesn't want the smoke. He honestly, he doesn't. You see, the first game they played in the season, LeBron, he didn't want to go at Kawhi. He didn't. And the second game, LeBron didn't bring it. LeBron finally brought the third time the teams met. Third time after two games.
Again, you're going off of I understand the topic is off regular season stats, but we're here. Playoff LeBron is a thing. We all know
that's
this.
True.
We cannot deny this.
Playoff LeBron is a different kind of LeBron.
Thank you.
What about playoff Kawhi? He was the best player in the playoffs last season.
How many times have we seen playoff Kawhi?
He put the Raptors on his back to win an NBA championship.
The Raptors on his back? That was the easiest ring he's ever gonna get.
Why are people acting like the Raptors weren't a good team without Kawhi?
The Raptors are still in a good position without him. They were in the Eastern Conference Finals every year with DeRozan.
They needed Kawhi. That's simple. They traded for Kawhi to get a ring, and that's what happened.
Okay, but it's not like they didn't get super lucky to get that ring with how many injuries there were.
True.
That's very true.
I don't think they would have beaten the Warriors.
I think the Warriors swept the Raptors in that series
Kawhi,
right there.
Sorry to interrupt. All this stuff about Kawhi being the best. You do realize the Raptors are still second in the East, right? And
that's because
my thing is, no one thought of Kawhi as the best player before he won that championship, and that championship wasn't as crazy
glamorous.
People like to think it was.
Kawhi was being held down in San Antonio. You guys can't disagree with that. He faked an injury just to get out of there. What more can you say?
Whose problem is that?
To get out of there.
Yeah, but that's not
we can make the argument that if Klay Thompson had played every single game, the Raptors might have not even gotten out of there with a ring.
Yeah.
Not even Kevin Durant.
I
just Klay Thompson.
No, Game 6, Klay Thompson was going into full effect that game. We all know that. Before that injury, he was starting to heat up. We were seeing a vintage performance right there. But playoff Kawhi, he's no joke. We've seen it before, and you're going to see it again. I just don't see how the Lakers get past the Clippers in a playoff series. I really don't.
I can tell you how. Their defense. I'm pretty sure the Lakers have most blocks in the league. Their defense is crazy good. It's about
AD. AD's a monster that we're not talking about. AD is the centerpiece to all of this.
It's about moments and moments when players pull up. And I'm telling you, Anthony Davis and LeBron James in the playoffs show up.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis hasn't really.
You
just said Anthony Davis in the playoffs show up. When have they ever gotten out of the first round?
But with LeBron, LeBron will help bring him along.
Let me answer that question.
Him and LeBron will go well good together in the playoffs.
Let me answer that question. What year was it? Anthony Davis faced. Do you guys remember the year Anthony Davis? They swept what team? The Portland Trail Blazers, who were third.
To get to the second
Anthony Davis
round,
ended up dropping damn near 50. He ended up dropping damn near 50 in the last game.
I know what you're talking
and
about.
Averaged about 30 that whole series. So don't tell me Anthony Davis doesn't show up in the playoffs. Because listen to this. Anthony Davis and LeBron James will show up. I promise you that. The real key that no one's talking about is playoff P himself. Playoff P. What has he done in the playoffs? Someone, ever since his injury, what has playoff P done in the playoffs? Someone tell me.
He hasn't done anything. I'll give you that. But Are we forgetting what Kawhi did to the Sixers? Are we just forgetting about that shot? Are we really going to forget about that shot?
You cannot compare the Sixers to the Lakers.
You're talking about moments. That's the moment. That's the moment right there.
Yeah. At home against Philly, that was a good shot. Some might even say that was a lucky shot. Okay, it's not even some might say. That was a lucky shot, and we all know it. No skill goes into making a shot like that. I don't care what anybody says. That was a lucky shot, and he got lucky, but we'll give it to him.
Yeah, no, that was any type of day that could have went out.
Kawhi came up clutch, but I think leaving the Raptors was a big mistake. Weak. his only competition would have been the Milwaukee Bucks. Right now, his only competition would have been the Bucks. But instead, he decided to leave so he can go where and face the West?
That proves how much of a competitor he is. He doesn't
No,
want to be in the
it
East like
doesn't.
LeBron. He doesn't want to be in the easy East like LeBron was. He wants to go to LA
That
where
is
LeBron
not-
is and take that city from the Lakers and make it a Clippers city.
No,
That's
that
what Kawhi's doing.
But it's never gonna be the Clipper City ever.
doesn't prove competitiveness. That proves that he
there's
wanted
Kawhi
never
from
gonna be
brings a
that.
LA.
championship. If Kawhi brings a championship to the city of LA before LeBron does, it's a Clippers city.
You're
I
an
don't see
idiot.
how you
What?
would be a Lakers
Never.
fan. I don't
Never.
see how you would be a Lakers fan.
Listen, Kawhi Leonard.
It'll
LA
never,
Clippers.
ever be a Clipper
Kawhi
City.
Leonard can win the next 3 championships
I'm
in a
telling you.
row, and it will still not be a Clipper city. Do you know the amount of history the Los Angeles Lakers have? I don't care who he can win
doesn't matter.
in a row. Doesn't matter.
I mean, times are changing. In New York, it always used to be a Knicks city.
Times
Now
are
everyone's becoming a Nets fan. Times are changing. That's all I can say.
Times are
But the
changing.
Nets
Cut it out
stink.
anymore. History doesn't cut it out
The
anymore.
Nets suck.
History does not cut it out anymore.
But the Nets
I'm sorry.
suck. The Lakers
When
don't.
was the last
The Lakers
time
are in the
Lakers
position
won
to win a
championship?
championship.
The last time the Lakers won a
If the
championship was
Knicks were in the
2010.
position to win, if the Knicks had a
10 years.
superstar, if the
A
Knicks
whole
had a
decade.
superstar, if the Knicks had a superstar like Brooklyn has a superstar, do you think that people would be jumping on the Nets bandwagon like they are? No,
I mean, who
no,
wants to play for the Nets?
because they're not in a
KD
position to win. They suck.
KD said it himself.
No one.
Knicks
I
aren't
wouldn't want
cool.
to play for the Knicks either. No, actually, no. I want to help
People
them
get
win. I want to
paid.
help them win.
If you go to the Knicks, you know you're going to get paid.
Hey,
It's a matter of money over a
but you
championship
can't.
and players are taking championships.
Those two organizations aren't the same. You can't compare them. Those two situations are like completely different.